Today I'm gonna change this valve cover from this 2013 BMW 3 Series 4-cylinder engine, and stay tuned. First I'm just gonna record the crucial stuff. You wanna remove all that stuff here in the top, the brace, and obviously the plastic parts. I'd like to disconnect the battery, so I need to be worried about those cables here. Whenever you come to those injector plugs here, how you disconnect them is basically you pull this little bit out here with a pick, and then you basically pull the connector out from one side with a pick, a little bit in between. You pull the connector out, and next is going to be, well, of course I removed already the coils, and next is going to be the fuel rail together with the high pressure fuel pump, and then I'm gonna be back soon. You want to remove this wire harness here. It's like attached to the back. There's a bracket, and just move that out of the way, and then you move on. Before removing the valve cover, I like to remove those two solenoids here. They got this little pin that sticks in. Just yeah, you know, you could kind of wreck that when you move it around. Yeah, so remove the high pressure fuel pump and the fuel lines, but you gotta be aware of that. You have to remove this vacuum pump here, and in general I would say on the 6 cylinders the most tricky part is kind of like that screw here in the corner. It's very far back on the firewall, kind of hard to reach, but here it's more wide open. It's, you know, basically easy to reach, but you have that pump, and there's one screw down here, and the other two are on the driver's side basically, and the one here on the passenger side is the hardest to get. It's kind of tight there. If you have a wrench like this, at least what you need, so that better for that hard to reach one, it's like something like this. Here you can see compare. You see there's like, you can get in really flat tight space with it, and for breaking loose you can use this side so you don't wreck your ratchet head if the bolt is too tight. Okay. Well, I guess somebody didn't know about the vacuum pump removal and tried to pry, and that cover is shoot. Right, valve cover is off. Somebody didn't make too much oil changes, I guess. Cleaned the edges. Got a new cover over here. ready to go on. Whenever you put the vacuum pump back in, you gotta pay attention to the position of this one and yeah, and then basically it's reverse order. I'm gonna make another shot later on. I made some progress, and when you put this valve cover on, you want to be careful not to pinch those two connectors here from those solenoids. Can happen really fast, they bumble around here. And otherwise, fuel rail is back on. Obviously the vacuum pump is back in. I do this first always. And I'll just put this wire harness back, put the solenoids back in, coils back, and almost done. Then just the top assembly.